taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Averion, and this is gonna be my playthrough on Smash Club Gaming. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Don't want to go too much into detail on how much I love this game. So I'm gonna simply put it, this is probably my favorite game of all time. So that being said, I'm looking forward to playing it. Yeah, I hope you guys, even if you don't know anything about the game, it's a lot of fun. It's fun to watch. I mean, that's just my opinion. So, yeah, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. What you saw there was kind of the preview, a little bit about the storyline. Don't know how closely I will follow that, because there is honestly so much you can do in this game. It is just absolutely ridiculous. I've been playing this game for over, probably close to, I don't want to say 10 years. Definitely more than 7 years, and I still haven't done everything in this game. But then again, I've played, you know, the Oblivion and Skyrim. But this is probably my favorite game of all of them. So we're just gonna name our guy Averion, of course. No big deal.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Hopefully you guys can hear all the audio
Quiet.
properly.
Here comes the car.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Alright. First off, I'm gonna fiddle around with some of the settings, so give me a second. Alright, one thing I want to note out before we get started, I am going to be playing on difficulty 15. The one that starts off is 0. The higher the number gets, the harder it gets, obviously. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that before I get into it. So, here we go. I gotta remember some of the controls. It's been a while since I've actually played. Just gotta follow this dude. I've noticed that almost every single Elder Scrolls game, you start off as a prisoner. I don't know why. Although I didn't play the first one, I know you start off in a prison. You start off in a prison in this one. You start off in a prison in Oblivion. You start off kind of as a prisoner in Skyrim. Yeah, no, not kinda. You are a prisoner.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Maybe they just believe that being a prisoner is the easiest way of starting the game off. I don't know. Okay, so now we get to kind of choose a little bit about our class. There's a lot of different classes. There's Argonian, Breton, Dark Elf, High Elf, Imperial, Khajiit, Nord, Auric, Redguard, and Wood Elf. I'm probably gonna just play as what I play 99.999% of the time. A Dark Elf, pretty common. Be a boy, male, I should say. Crap, I went the wrong way. I don't think I did. No, there we go. Yep. This is how most of the guys I make on this game look like. Is this right here. It's even, you can even see the, it almost looks like the black fingerprint goes on his eye, but it's just his pupil. Whatever. I'm actually going to look at this a little bit. No, we're going to definitely do Dark Elf. Damn it! Now I got to redo all this. Oh well. No big deal. Alright, let's go.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
I'm sure I will too.
Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
I would hate to see why I wouldn't fit in, because Morrowind, which is the land I'm on, is a home of the Dark Elves. Just like in Oblivion, Imperials are the main race, and Skyrim, Nords are the main race.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright, now comes the time where we actually get to pick our classes and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out the forms myself, that way I get the best customization. And for a name, oh god, I don't even know what to put. Adventure, I don't like adventure. I'll figure it out once I get everything. Okay, so going to talk a little bit about the skills and stuff like that. You get a specialization. You can either do combat, magic, or stealth. The three main that a lot of people know. Combat is pretty much what it is. It is getting a sword, an axe, something very blunt, going in and killing with a weapon. Magic, it is what it is. It is, you know, using magic as a lot of your main way of doing things is magic. And then there's stealth, which again, it's pretty much, it is what it sounds like. You can fight with, you know, marksman. You're good at short blade. You can sneak around, stuff like that. I'm not gonna leave that undecided kind of right now because yeah, I still got to do all these, and then these I'll do later. So I'm just gonna go pick out a bunch of skills I want, and then I'm gonna sort them between major and minor. So I know I want long blade. I know I want short blade. I think I want light armor, just because glass armor is probably the coolest looking armor there is. These can all change. Actually, I might try to go for a character I really don't play most of the time. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Kind of outside my comfort zone. So we're going to do long blade. We're going to do heavy armor, because heavy armor is pretty sweet. Daedric just looks absolutely sick, and if I can get Daedric, that'd be fantastic. So we're probably going to go more into combat just by picking the heavy armor. That'd make no sense to have heavy armor and, you know, use a bow the whole time, because that'd just be stupid. Alright, so let's see here. We've got long blade and a heavy armor. Okay. We need to get some magic in here. Restoration is a fantastic magic skill to have, because you will be able to restore your own health. Let's see what else we got here. Blah 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 blah. Destruction. Dark elves are really good in destruction. We can kind of make them a spell sword, I think is what the word is. You know, it does a lot of combat and a lot of you know, magic stuff. Let's see here. I do like axe just because it's cool, and war axes are pretty fantastic. But I think we're gonna stick with blades. Hand to hand. There's so many different skills you can choose from. Unlike Oblivion, where you can only pick 7. This you technically get to pick 10. For those of you who know a little bit about some of the other stuff. Should we have block? If we have heavy armor, might as well have block. That'll only help our heavy armor a little bit more and be able to block damage. So yeah, I'll see why we wouldn't want that. Athletics, acrobatics are usually pretty good to have. Let's get some more magic in here. Let's see, enchants. I did want alchemy. Yes, nope, not restoration. God damn it. Restoration's gonna go over here. Did want alchemy. That way I can make potions and stuff of that nature, and it's incredibly useful. What else we got to go with here? Mercantile speechcraft? No. I'm trying to think of some of the stuff I might be encountering later. I don't know. What do we got here? We need 2 more. Let's see what else we can get. Let's go ahead and do, what is it? Shit, what is it? Mysticism? Was that a good one? Enchant? Blah blah blah. I do like enchant. That way I'll be able to enchant my sword with cool abilities, really customize them to the way I want. That'll also can't talk. That'll also kind of go with destruction in a way, because in order to enchant an item with a certain spell, you have to buy that spell, and most of the time spells you enchant on a sword are going to be destruction based. And then last but not least, let's just throw security in there. Security is a very versatile tool. But at the same time, enchant. See, enchant is one of those skills that works well with everything. If you are really good at enchanting any kind of magic, it's kind of hard to say. If I'm really good at enchant, I can make an item be able to open any door that I want, and that's what security is used for. I can make an amulet that will open pretty much any door I want to. So, did I get mysticism? No, I didn't. But once see, it's kind of a catch-22. Mysticism is what is used to use the spell Soul Trap. When you trap a soul using Soul Trap, you use the gem that you trap the soul in. It's kind of confusing, I know. You use enchant to bind that to your weapon. So as soon as I'm able to enchant something to do Soul Trap, I don't need mysticism anymore, unless there's something else I absolutely need. No, not really. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and go with... no, never mind. I already have endurance. Let's do something agility. Agility is really good to have up. Marksman, no. Sneak, no. God, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do Shortblade. Shortblade is really nice, especially for a little paralyzed dagger. God, those are so good. Alright. Now that we've got our 10 classes finally set up, we're going to set them between our major and minor. I definitely want Longblade and Heavy Armor to be major, Shortblade to be a minor. I feel Restoration... Athletics, I kind of... Whoa, cancel. Athletics, I kind of want over here. That way I can run faster. Because I will be starting off very slow in the beginning. See, I've never done this kind of thing, so I am very out of my comfort zone right now. Let's go ahead and put acrobatics up here. I like to alphabetize them because I'm weird like that. Alchemy, block, enchant, shortblade. Okay, that's actually not a bad setup. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is the double magic here, but that's really not a big deal. I could probably afford to put acrobatics over here because Dark Elves get a really good destruction bonus. Yeah, let's go ahead and do acrobatics over here. Acrobatics. So, acrobatics, athletics, blah blah. I can't. Heavy armor. I don't know my alphabet. There we go. Alchemy and block. Alright. That looks pretty good. I like that a lot. So we're going to be specializing in combat. Obviously, because there's a lot of combat stuff in here. Although there is a mix of, every single one. Combat will definitely be the best. Our favorite attribute, what this does is it gives you better, I pick 2 of these, and whichever 2 I pick, they get a little bit of a boost. And they affect my skills in, just miscellaneous ways. So strength is definitely huge, and endurance is definitely huge. The reason why I pick endurance is because whenever I gain a level, I gain, what is it, 1/10? 1/10 of what my endurance level is. So my endurance level could be 70, and then I level up, so I gain 7 health. To my max health, I should say. Alright, so let's gonna go ahead and name him... what's Paladin? I like Paladin for some reason. Sure, why not?
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Alright, so our sign kind of gives us just a little bit of bonus, adds a little bit more customization. They affect you in different ways, such as the apprentice right here. It will increase your magicka, you know, the stuff used to cast magic spells. It'll also kind of give you a weakness. Some of them aren't always weakness, like the Atronich, although you do have the stunted magicka, which is kind of a hindrance, but this is fantastic for any mage user. The Lady is probably my favorite one, again, for the Fortify Endurance right here. You're just be able to gain more health per level that much faster. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. I'm not going to bother showing you the other ones.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Okay, everything looks really good. Like I said, we did get a nice destruction bonus. Your minor skills start off at 15, your major skills start off at 30. So we got a good athletics bonus, a good long blade bonus. Also got a short blade bonus due to being a dark elf. So everything looks really good. The only ones we didn't get were these. That's okay. And these, I guess. Do we have any spells? Ooh, we have Hearth Heal, which restores health, and Fire Bite, which is some fire damage. So that's pretty cool. Our endurance is 75, which is just going to be very handy. Very, very, very handy. Okay. Alright, so we are done creating our character.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Yes, all that stuff you don't need to know. Anyway, apologizing for that taking far too long. But I wanted to get it done
to the next building
really
and
well.
talk to Celes Gratis.
Okay.